Hey everybody, welcome to my daily vlog channel. It is me, Ryan Chataway. Thank you guys so much for coming over and joining me on this channel. I'm really loving it so far. What is this, day 13? Vlog 13? 13 days in a row. I didn't think I was gonna make it 2. That's amazing. From like on my own personal, I feel great about it. Yes, I'm still wearing a band-aid over my burn that I had because I just really don't feel like having an annoyance on my hand that's not covered up. As you can see right there on the other finger, right there, you can see where I had a burn recently too. I burned myself a lot. That's what I get for being somebody who loves to cook. I'm not a cook, but I love to cook. I've cooked before, I've had cooking jobs, but I love to cook. People who know me know I love to cook. That's enough saying love to cook. But yes, I'm actually on my lunch break now at work, my lunch break. It's really just the official time that I take to take a break. I usually work, 10 to 12 hour days, depending on what kind of day it is. So sometimes it's nice to just get out and work, or get out of work and take a break, sitting in the car with the air conditioning going and just time with myself and whatever music I'm listening to at the moment. Lately, I'm not really big on like iTunes and stuff yet. I have an iTunes and I've had an iTunes since I started. I have stuff on iTunes, but I don't really use it. I'm still a CD guy when it comes to cars. Like me and my wife's car, our family car that we have together, that car I could hook my phone up to, Bluetooth and actually listen to my iTunes. But because I've always just had a car that was a little bit older that never really had that kind of stuff yet, I never really, so I'm actually been listening to a couple different things. Been going through Green Day's American Idiot again. Love this album. Of course, I prefer the style of Green Day. I love Dookie and Before. I love those albums, but I really like every single album they've done. And this one was great because I love rock operas, and that's basically what this is. And usually when I listen to this album, I listen to it, I make sure there's, I listen to the whole thing, I listen to the entire story. But also in here, I have Metallica, Master of Puppets, Metallica, Ride the Lightning, Metallica, S&M. And that's all I got in this car right now, because I try not to keep too many different CDs in my car. Just whatever I'm listening to. I know in my wife's car, the one I was talking about, I've been listening to all my Doors CDs. One of these days I'm going to put them all on iTunes so I could actually have them in that car, but I just still prefer CDs. I'm weird. But, yeah, so this vlog's going to be kind of weird. I'm feeling a lot better. Still sinusy, but my jaw isn't as sore. I think I must have... I thought I had a little case of TMJ or whatever that is, where your joint in your jaw, kind of gets, like when it like gets really sore and every time you eat and stuff like that. That's what's been happening. I thought it was my sinuses all along right here, but it was actually that. And I've been taking my medicine, ibuprofen, that kind of stuff, because in reality, unless it's like something like an excruciating pain, it's not really something you go to the doctor for. They don't really do anything for it except give you pain meds. You could get like headgears and stuff, and in emergency circumstances they do surgery, but for the most part it just has to heal itself. So I've been in excruciating pain for the last week dealing with my sickness and sinuses, but today it started out, I was still in a little bit of pain, but as the day went on it went away. Hopefully it's because of the ibuprofen and that it's actually started to heal. So that's awesome. Because when I'm the type of person, when I'm getting pain, especially in my head and my face, I'm not really all that friendly. I'm friendly, but I don't really have anything to say. That's why that vlog the other night when I was exhausted and I was in a lot of pain, so it was short. Yes, I am still enjoying my new Red Sox Tervis. Love this thing so much. And one thing I wanted to mention, here on YouTube, my buddies at geeky.com I met. He's a YouTuber, fellow cinephile, an amazing writer. He does screenplays. Actually done kind of team up with him on a couple things before. Nothing that actually we got done, but we exchanged ideas and stuff. Consider him a good friend and a good great colleague, and somebody that I could share the same interests. Well, his name is Jeff. He has a YouTube channel, Jeff Messerman. I'll leave his link down below to his channel. He's somebody I met through the geeky.com crew, and he was doing a show on Geeky TV called Screenplay Date. And he was known as like Rabbi Jeff because he's Jewish, and he was like the only guy out of the crew that was like, you know, it's funny because, you know, a lot of the guys, they're like, you know, they're pretty much, I'm atheist or I'm agnostic. And he was like the Jewish guy in the crowd, so they called him like Rabbi Jeff. And I was also, when I first joined the crew at Geeky, I was one of the ones that, since I'm a Christian, you know, they're like, oh, well, Ryan's the Christian, you know, and then Jeff's the Jew, you know, the Rabbi Jeff. And so, like me, I have always had a connection with him. I always loved his interest and how he spoke, very well spoken, like something he would read. You know, he's somebody that if he wrote a 2,000-page novel on nothing, I would read it and probably be, I thought I saw something in my teeth, intoxicated through the entire thing. He's such an inspiration to me. Well, we've been friends on Facebook for a while. That's kind of been our main way of keeping in touch. And I just found out he actually left Facebook, you know, his own personal reasons, which I understand. That's neither here nor there. But he said he was going to start doing more YouTube videos. So I was like, you know what? That is awesome. I hope he does more YouTube videos because I can stay up to date with what he's up to, all that kind of thing. I'm sure we'll keep in touch in other ways too, but I wanted to take a second and just kind of, because I like to routinely talk about people who inspire me. This is the guy who inspired me. He inspired me to start writing again. He probably doesn't even know this, but I've been writing, you know, off and on writing a book for the last 6 months. He's been a huge inspiration in me doing that. In terms of style of writing and people I've been getting into in terms of authors and stuff and classic writers, people who do like memoirs and all this. I mean, he's an awesome guy. Beers, whatever, you know, he's just somebody who's always inspired me. So I wanted people that follow me, go check out his channel. His name is Jeff Messerman. Pretty sure that's the name of his channel. It'll be down below. Check him out. And follow him, and hopefully he'll inspire you like how he's inspired me. And go over there and tell him Ryan sent you. So, if you're watching this, Jeff, pretty sure you're sub to this channel. I think were you actually my first subscriber? I'm pretty sure Jeff was my first subscriber to this channel. I can't remember. I think it was him. I think he told me that he was the first one. So, if you're watching this, thank you so much for the inspiration. And I'll miss you on Facebook. I'll miss you posting, you know, watching Svengoolie on the weekends and stuff like that, and just that kind of stuff. And so, whoops, I dropped my phone. But yeah, so Jeff, if you're watching this, thank you so much for being inspiration to me. And I'll miss all that stuff that you posted on Facebook. But, you know, if you're going to do more videos, it'll work out, because I'll still be able to have that dialogue with you, leave comments on your videos, that kind of thing. So thank you guys, or thank you, Jeff, so much for that. I'm ready to go home, actually. It's been a long day. Very busy day at work today. Of course, I don't really tell people on Facebook or YouTube publicly where I work, because it's, you know, a private thing for me. And so not everybody needs to know where I work or what I do, unless you're close to me, and I can, you know, of course I told people what I do. But yeah, this summer is gonna be a hot one. I tell you. I posted a picture on Facebook and Instagram of my new water dispenser that I got at the house that I showed in one of my earlier daily vlogs, some of my first ones. And it's funny, it's turned into this little, not obsession of mine, but whenever I get caught up on something, I get really gung-ho about it, and I'm like a man on a mission. Everybody knows me. I'm always with water. I always have a water bottle, whether it's next to my bed at night, whether I'm actually drinking it, which most of the time I am. I have a bottle of water with me. spending so much money on water bottles every month because our tap water isn't all that great, and I don't really want to get one of those filters to put on the sink because I'm just weird about germs coming from the food on the, in the sink, that kind of thing. And plus, I don't own where I live, I rent, and I don't want to do all this work to a sink that doesn't belong to me, really. So maybe eventually, like when I own a house, I'll actually get a setup like that. But for right now, I'm good. I'm just going to stick with my water dispenser, and I've cut down like half the cost of getting water bottles. I was spending like $30 to $40 a month on water bottles, like 2 packs a week, and it was like $4, $4 to $5 per pack of water bottles, and some 2 times a week, sometimes 3. That adds up $30 something, $40 something, and got tired of it. So really, I cut the cost in half by buying a water dispenser and having them deliver the water. My favorite brand of water is Zephyr Hills. Having them deliver it every month, it's awesome. Cut the price in half. So I have an awesome water dispenser. This is, you're an adult when you get excited about water dispensers. But it's all about me trying to lose weight and everything. About 2 months ago, I weighed about 255. Now I'm down to 229. So I've lost a lot of weight, and that's just portion control and drinking more water. Really just water. Diet Coke has always been my big thing. I love Diet Coke. I never drank regular soda all that much unless it was a special thing like Surge or something like that. But Diet Coke has been my go-to drink for a while. And even though it's diet, it's still terrible for you. And artificial sweeteners in general are just not good for you. And so I've been replacing a lot of that with water. I'll have probably 1 Diet Coke a day, which is, I would say like an 8 ounce. Sometimes that's in the morning just for a little bit of caffeine, compared to the 36 ounce drinks I was getting from the gas station twice a day. So I'm still loving, I loved water anyways. Even when I got those big things like Diet Coke, I would still have a bottle of water too. But yeah, decided to film my vlog now on my break, so when I get home I could get it up sooner. And I work for the next 2 days, so it'll be these kind of vlogs. I hope you guys are enjoying these daily vlogs so far. Let me know down below. Are you enjoying how I do the vlogs? I love doing them. Some of them are different than the others, but I don't care. It's like a daily thing, and I love being consistent. And my motivation for my main channel is just because I've been sick, and I like to be a little bit more precise in terms of content on that channel and more work, I guess you could say, because I got some updates coming up, some movie reviews, that kind of thing, and I want to be on my A game with it. I'm going to be getting back to Ryan Cinematic Obsessions, which has been, I keep saying it's going to be up on Friday. It never works out. My motivation because of being sick and dealing with all that other stuff, but it's coming back soon. I feel like I'm getting on that kick. Next weekend, I'm going to Kennedy Space Center, which is a place I love. We're driving down south. I would say it's probably like 3 or 4 hours south. We'll be driving down there. My wife and some family. We're all going down there. We're gonna have fun. I'm gonna be filming my daily vlog there. I'm gonna be filming a full-on vlog out and about from my main channel there. It's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited about going on that trip. And a few days after that, it's 4th of July. But between that, I'm actually rearranging the downstairs of my house, my movie collection, all that stuff. It's going to be completely rearranged. We're having people coming over, family, to really help us out. Some guys in the family. We're going to rearrange all this furniture, change it up, because it's been a few years since we've really changed it up, and it's nice to make it fresh every once in a while. Getting rid of a couple things of furniture, getting some new pieces of furniture. The regular kind of adult stuff, I guess you could say. But I think that's going to be it for today's vlog. Be sure to check out Jeff's channel, link down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for everything. I'm consistently being blown away at the response to this channel. Yeah, you know, first 13 days having 75 subs blows me away. I did not expect that. The views, you know, I could tell that some people catch up every couple days, like, with them, but I'm blown away with the views. I expected this to be a thing that I only get like 10 views per video. Maybe it's because I'm my own worst critic and I don't really think I'm all that interesting to listen to. So, but thank you guys so much for watching and continuing to inspire me with your kindness and your love and in your comments and your likes, all that stuff. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.